Virgo. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Virgo Tarot reading. Virgo Love Tarot. Love messages, channeled love messages. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Virgo. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Four of Pentacles in the upright. Sun and Capricorn energy. Knight of Swords in the upright in the partnership placement. Temperance is in reverse. Seven of Swords is where their energy is really strong. So we have a runner of some sort here. What kind of runner? Because we also have the Knight of Swords. Not just catty corner here. Kitty cornered, catty cornered to the Four of Swords in reverse, but a literal connection. Somebody has a lot to say. It's like there's so much left unsaid energy. And part of that for me, that's already clear. Yep. And Temperance in reverse. Wow. Ace of Cups is here in the upright. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups is in reverse. Part of this is somebody does need to make something right. There's a lot left unsaid here because I feel like this is somebody who needs to say it. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yep. There we go. Justice in reverse. Running from the truth. Are we looking at feelings here? Is there something they lied about or held back? So you could say lies by, oh my gosh, yeah. By omission, outright lying, running what? The Devil is in reverse. Why do I like that? Well, I like it because it's getting out of shadow. It's here. Major Arcana energy, so bigger picture energy about what went on and what's going on. Right in between the Knight of Swords and the upright. And again, this on this other end though, just a minute, rewind here. The Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's getting really restless to say these things to you. And that's the thing, because on the other end is the Knight of Cups. And it's in reverse. So there are some broken promises here. It's super clear also with Justice that somebody needs literally to step up and make something right here. The Nine of Swords is in reverse as well, and it's right on the other end of the Nine of Cups. More of this energy of like broken promises. Obviously, there's some energy around the feelings here. Somebody not being honest about that or where you were heading in the partnership. Because the Knight of Cups was, I feel like, kind of holding on to that 10th cup. Things just about to get more serious. And I also want to validate that for those of you that this is around platonic and or physical. Somebody ran, hasn't been honest. I mean, that's just clear beyond clear with Justice in reverse. And Temperance in reverse, because that is a super strong validation around imbalance. Yeah, so giving more, or you being honest, this person not being honest. I like the energy of getting out of shadow. Somebody here apologizing. Virgo. Yeah, this is what needs to happen. And I think that's it. The bottom of the deck. The Death card is in reverse. The Three of Swords is here. This is somebody that you're not talking to. It could be that there's just a lot of discord that's going on, you know. But there's a heartache kind of energy. Somebody here was not honest. It is just extremely clear. There may be some betrayal that's here for some of you. That's very specific. Your energy is here in the Hermit. Really strong validation around a pause, a break. Again, maybe even for some of you, a breakup, no contact, no communication. What are they giving you here? Because things are not worked out. Look at this. The Six of Pentacles. And as you can see, the owl here in this deck today is giving the Sixth Pentacle to the other owl. With five of those pentacles above, which does bring in the Five of Pentacles energy, Mercury and Taurus. Somebody who's been worried. And there's some kind of break or pause. Again, some of you not together. What are they giving you here? Somebody here needs to make something right. I actually feel like I want to bring in some more. But validating also with our Eight of Pentacles. Look, 7 of them are above here. They're also in reverse. That's you. 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. Maybe just checking in here, maybe not. Them shining up this Eighth Pentacle. Again, this is in reverse. Like clearly things are not worked out here. Are they coming in with a sincere apology? Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, by the way. My protege to the Empress. And with that, a lot of Gaia energy and emotionally honest, available kind of energy. Look at our Queen of Pentacles today. How our owl is looking, like really pretty annoyed. This is also not surprising to me. Look, by the way, the end of the cycle, the World card. We are out of Mercury retrograde in Pisces. That was, you know, if you're here in real time, I'm channeling, this is what I've been channeling under. So whatever you're here, you're here. Trust the timing of that, whether it's real time, quote unquote, days, weeks, months, years later. Me as your messenger, when I channel for you, well, we're past the Mercury retrograde in Pisces. We're just about out of the Mercury retro shade in Aries, and all the planets going direct. You know what that means? Action. It means clarity. It means somebody taking action. And what is extremely clear here is that somebody broke promises, has held back, by the way. This apology, it's the King of Cups in reverse, Pisces energy. It's connecting to the Nine of Swords in reverse. And what I do like about that is a healing energy. But we can also see it hasn't happened yet. The stagnation connected to the Death card, Scorpio energy in reverse, is also really incredibly clear. But what I like about the Devil in reverse and the Death card in reverse is that is getting out of shadow and ego. And what are they revealing in the High Priestess? Cancer energy, Divine Feminine energy, Major Arcana, the bigger picture, really. This is somebody who I feel is revealing not just the truth, but they're making something right here. Do I feel like there's more than making something right? We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like what this is around is whatever's in that Ace of Pentacles for you. So next level, what does that mean? For some of you, it's around physical and or platonic and getting more serious, revealing true feelings, wanting to get more serious or exclusive. But somebody ran, was not being clear, was not being open. We can see that there's some lying here. Again, whether it's lying by omission or there was a, holding it back information, or there was something that they outright said a lie about. Because Nine of Swords connected Six of Pentacles in the bigger picture here of the Death card in reverse and the Devil in reverse. The High Priestess in the upright in the World card is that we're at the end of this cycle here now. What have the obstacles been around this, I want to say full, because that's where we go when we get out of the World card. Making this right. The Page of Cups is in reverse. The Page of Pentacles is in the upright. This is strongly connecting to the, I want to say, emotional immaturity that may or may not be connected to chronological years, but that got everything where it is now. And the Page of Pentacles, our messenger, who has something to say to you. And clearly it's wanted whether you're still waiting or not. Because for some of you, the 7 Pentacles here and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, it's really clear that there's a giving up energy. You know, like, okay, this is never going to happen, or I'm never going to get this apology or this truth, or they're just going to keep running. What the specifics are, what are the details around what they were not being honest about, why they're on the run, why there is heartbreak here on the table. I'm not always privy to all the details, and I don't need to be. But what's extremely clear is we are at the end of a cycle in the World card. It's a completion energy. And that's the other thing I want to tell you with Justice in reverse, connected to the heart chakra. With Temperance, in reverse, connected to the heart chakra. The High Priestess around trusting yourself, your intuition, and leading us to the World card. And, again, for some of you getting out of the stagnation in the Death card, if this is somebody that you're trying to move on from, let go of. And how can I forget the detachment energy and the Devil in reverse? That is also here. It's very specific to you and your situation. Oracle cards, I'm not reading them in reverse. The bottom of the deck has changed, which is really super clear. What they have to say, what they're coming in here to say, everything that's left unsaid. Knight of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords also here in reverse. Coming out of the Hermit energy, we generally go into the Wheel of Fortune. Is definitely going to change things here. There's a life-changing kind of energy. So whether that means moving forward together or moving forward apart, whatever you're deciding to do, because that is a decision, it's a revealing energy. And again, it's a really strong energy around trusting yourself and your intuition, Virgo. Being in the Hermit as long as you need to be to get clarity and truth for yourself, and going into that Wheel of Fortune when you're ready. It's a turning point, a new beginning, whether it's together or apart. It really is up to you. Yeah, but I want to validate this energy around the person that is coming through here today. There's no real indication of an offer, I gotta tell you. It feels more like this is just somebody who really finally needs to make something right here. And I kind of feel like you hold the cards either way, because whether you decide to move forward or apart is up to you anyway. What is hidden in this moon that needs to be seen? Because that's more intuitive energy, by the way, and trusting your intuition. Yeah. Things that you need to look closer at. It's right here literally with the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. The Sphinx is here. Ancient wisdom. The information that you need. Look at this. Also connecting to the High Priestess. And connecting to the Chariot, the Moon and Cancer energy. The feelings around it, the emotional blockages. So that's also really validating, connecting with our 6 of Pentacles, connecting with the World card. That's somebody that needs to step up and make something right, is making moves toward that. I'm wondering, it's not always the case with the Pentacles for me in a reading, but I am wondering if there's something going on with money. In any case, the World card, life-changing decisions, ocean release. I like this a lot because that is uprighting my King of Cups here today in reverse. And that's connecting to, it's like uprighting the Page of Cups as well, whatever's gone on here. And it's connecting me to the 6 of Pentacles, and that's the other thing. The Sphinx here, you've got to answer riddles to get the Chariot moving. The Sphinx and the Chariot. And that's also clearing emotional blockages. The ocean release here, literally the water, you can see being released here. It is sincere what this person has to say, because the moon rules the tide. The moon rules this, the emotions, the water energy. So what is about here with the Sphinx, the Chariot kind of energy, the High Priestess energy, what is this person about to reveal? Again, I feel like there is an apology here. Somebody's really getting out of their ego to make it. Maybe for some of you, you might not even see it coming, Virgo. Some of you have 2 feet out the door. 2 sunflowers, 1 stem. Sunflower admiration. They lean toward the sun. That's how they grow and they get all of their sunflowers. There's still a connection here, but it's also really clear that we're still in that moon energy. What is hidden here in order to be, what needs to be revealed in the sun, our luminary, for a particular outcome. So does this bring some hope on the table? It does. Also here with the feather, which is faith, as you can see. That connects me to the star energy. And that is an energy of hope and faith and clarity and renewal. It's also inner clarity, connecting here to your energy in the Hermit card. Whatever path you are going for here, or whatever path you're taking, that's what I want to say. I like the faith for you. The feather is here, an angel is near. And should it be putting that on the table for you and the person who's coming through here today? Yes, there's definitely a new cycle here, life-changing kind of decisions. It's completing the cycle here, I feel like, between the two of you. And what that is for me is it's in many ways, for me, it's like judgment energy. It's completing the picture, so that this is either completing where you were heading, and for some it could mean that it's truly the end. It feels a lot like a make or break kind of energy, and whether it's involving an actual conversation, it feels like it's that for you. On that note, we're going to look at higher self energy, channeled love messages, Virgo, in the bottom of the deck. I'm waiting for the right time. I'm hiding my true feelings. Right here with the High Priestess, the Moon. Oh my gosh. The Sphinx, information, the ocean release. So is that also what's being revealed here? I care too much what people think. So there's some revealing energy. By the way, it can also be for some of you getting a message around. Possibly there is a third party, but it might be also in the way around this person of somebody else, like a friend, a sibling, that sort of kind of energy where they have something to say about it. Not even necessarily that everybody knows each other, but that it's kind of like listening to the wrong people kind of energy. Very specific. I am so lost without you. So that's also the Six of Pentacles, because as you can see in the deck I chose for you at the Tarot Closet today, the Five of Pentacles are above that. And that is an energy of loss and worry. And it's very validating here for some of you that you are already in this energy of no contact, no communication. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, this person running. However, we do have that Four of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse. And that's an energy of just getting really... kind of, somebody's getting really restless. That's what I wanted to say. Ready to act. But look, I am afraid to contact you. That's around the ego and the shadow, which does connect. That's the thing. It connects also to fear, because when you have to be the one to step up, when you know you should be, as I feel that's coming through here, you're risking the other person not caring or not responding. I received your telepathic messages. Well, isn't that interesting? Right on the High Priestess and the Moon card. We will be together again someday. Remember, this is higher self energy. I am always with you. It's connecting to faith. And the Hermit. You are my other half. It's here with the sunflowers. What exactly went on here? Again, I'm not privy to all the details, but it's also really clear that something has. You are so beautiful. And the last, channeled love message. Can you feel my love? Beautiful Virgo, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.